Good morning everybody. So today we'll be discussing about the manufacturing of the concrete. The next process we'll be discussing about the mixing method. So in the previous slides we have discussed about what are the grades of the concrete, what are the types of slump and what is slump cone test method. So we will give a quick review on this. So I have already discussed about the slump cone test and what are the types of slump. There are three types of slumps. First is collapse slump, shear slump and true slump. So next we have discussed about the grading of the aggregates, how we will grade the fine aggregates and the coarse aggregates. The grade of the fine aggregates depends on the test sieve number, that is, I have shown you here the diagram, that is pan 75 micron, 150 micron, 300 micron, 600 micron, 1.18 millimeter, 2.36 millimeter, 4.75 millimeter. These are the grade of the fine aggregates. And next is the grade of the coarse aggregates, that is 80 millimeter, 40 millimeter, 20 millimeter, 10 millimeter and IS number 480. So these are the grading of the aggregates we have been discussed. And next we have already discussed about the manufacturing of the concrete we have been discussed. So how to prepare a concrete? So before preparing a concrete we have to mix all the materials in a measured amount. After that we have to transport it from one place to another. Then after that we have to compact the concrete. After that the curing method is done. So these are the methods which we will set and harden to give a strong and durable product. So next, the stages of the concrete production are: first is batching or measurement of materials, mixing, transporting, placing, compacting and curing. Okay, these all are the methods we'll be discussing. So I have already discussed about the batching method. Batching means what? It is the main process in the concrete manufacturing process, and the measurement of the materials like aggregates, cement, water necessary for preparing the different grades of the concrete is known as batching. And some of the different grades of the concrete are M10, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, etc. I have already discussed about you what are the grades of the concrete. And before mixing it, we have to first measure all the materials, that is fine aggregates, coarse aggregates, and what will be the amount of the cement we will be taking it, and what is the quantity of the water we will be taking it. We have to first weight all these materials to prepare the different grades of the concrete. Then after that we will mix it. So next is mixing process. In the mixing process, the process of rolling, folding and spreading of all the particles is known as mixing of the concrete. And the mixing is to produce the uniform high quality concrete, and the mixing of materials of the concrete can be done either with the help of a hand or with the help of a machine. So we can say that in the before the mixing method we have to measure all the materials, and after that we have to mix all the aggregates, cement, water and all this. We have to mix it with a proper or a high quality of concrete. We have to mix it, and this mixing method can also be done with the help of a two method, that is hand mixing method or machine mixing method. So today we'll be discussing about, that is hand mixing method and machine mixing method. You can see here the picture I have shown you, the picture that is mixing of aggregates. In the hand mixing method, the mixing ingredients of the concrete by hands using the ordinary tools like hand shovels, etc. Okay, so we can say that the mixing the ingredients of the concrete by hands using the ordinary tools like hand shovels, etc. So these are the tools which have been used in our hand mixing. Okay, so and this hand mixing method is mainly allowed in case of a small work or non-important work. This hand mixing method is allowed where the small quantity of the concrete is required. There only the hand mixing method is required or applied. So next is machine mixing method. In the machine mixing method, the materials of the concrete including the water are collected in the revolving drum, and then the drum is rotated for a certain period. Then the mixture is taken out of a drum. So in the machine mixing, all the materials, that is fine aggregates, coarse aggregates, cement and water, and all these materials are mixed with each other in a revolving drum, and then that drum is rotated for a certain period. Then the mixture is taken out of the drum. You can see here the machines which have been used in the machine mixing. This is the revolving drum. This is the revolving drum which are used in this machine mixing method. And next is also we can say that this machine mixing method is mainly applied or done in where the large quantity of the concrete or where the large quantity of the work is required. In that where only the machine mixing method is done. So next is transporting method. So in the transporting method, before mixing all the materials, after that we have been done batching method, we have been done. Then after that we will do the mixing. After that we have to do the transport, the concrete from one place to another. Then the concrete should be transported to the place of deposition at the earliest without the loss of homogeneity obtained at the time of mixing. So we can say that this concrete should be transported to the place of depositions without any loss obtained at the time of mixing. And there are some of the methods of the transporting concrete, that is mortar pan, wheelbarrow, dumper, bucket and pumping. These are the methods of transporting the concrete. You can see here the diagram. Mortar pan, this is one of the mortar pan, and this is the wheelbarrow, and last one is that is dumper. This is the dumper. Okay. So next we can also, there are two important precautions while we will transport the concrete. That is, the concrete should be transported in such a way that there is no segregation of the aggregates. So we can say that segregation means there is no bleeding of the aggregates. There is no such much water in the aggregates. So we can say that the concrete should be transported in a better way where there is no segregation of the aggregates. Under no circumstances the water should be added to the concrete during its passage from mixture to the formwork. Okay. Without any no circumstances, the water should be added to the concrete during its passage from the mixture to the formwork. Okay. So next, after that the transporting method is completed, then we have to do the placing method. To achieve the quality control, it should be placed with the utmost care, securing the homogeneity achieved during mixing and the avoidance of the segregation in transporting. So we can say that before placing the concrete from one place to another, we have to transport it, and while transporting we have to take with a care without any loss during the mixing and transporting, and the avoidance of the segregation in transporting. There should be no such much water or no bleeding in transporting. While transporting there is no such much water. Next process is, that is compaction. After concrete is placed at a desired location, the next step is the process of concrete production, that is compaction. Okay, so we can also say that in compaction we can also term as consolidation of the concrete. Okay, so after the concrete is placed in desired location, the next process we have to do, that is compaction, and compaction is also known as consolidation of the concrete. And the compaction of the concrete is the process to get rid of the entrapped air and voids. Elimination of the segregation occurred and to form a homogeneous dense mass. So we can say that why this compaction of the concrete is done. The compaction of the concrete is mainly done to eliminate or to avoid the air bubbles or the air voids, and thus to give the maximum density to our concrete, to give the maximum density to the concrete, the compaction has been done. Okay, and the compaction of the concrete can be achieved by following methods, that is hand compaction and compaction by the vibrations. Okay, there are two methods of compaction of the concrete, that is hand compaction and compaction by vibration. In the hand compaction method, the compaction or the consolidation of the concrete is mainly carried out by the hand method, which includes ramming, tapping. Okay, so here you can see the hand compaction, that is ramming it has been done, and the tamping it has been done. Okay, these are the two methods of hand compaction methods. So compaction by vibration we'll be discussing in the next slides. Thank you.